My name is Mike, and I've taken lessons with Dan for about 6 months now. Before I took lessons with Dan, I actually had taken lessons with a couple different people. One a private teacher and one an instructor at a store that will remain nameless. And to be honest, the store was not a good experience because I didn't feel like there was. It was more pandering to the young kid who just wants to learn a couple songs, and that's about it. The private lessons I had before Dan were good, but I found that they were a little unfocused, and an hour could be spent with very little content. Before I took lessons with Dan, my pentatonic scale was... I didn't really have much pentatonic scale knowledge. Also, building chords. I didn't have a good grasp of how to build a chord, and how the major and minor chords related but differed. My favorite thing about taking lessons with Dan has been the group setting, in that you have a number of different people, and you get to see how other people learn the material and how they're progressing. And it can also be inspiring when you get in a class with somebody who's just learning, and then you watch them progress as well. It gives you kind of a renewed energy for learning yourself. But the group format definitely has advantages over private lessons, because you're typically not learning to play guitar to sit in a room by yourself and just play guitar. You're wanting to play with other people, and it's an experience I never had before this. So the single thing that Dan has helped me with most, I think, is learning the fretboard. Being very explaining the fretboard very well, and learning where all the different notes are and how you build the chord shapes around the fretboard. Well, I would definitely recommend friends learning guitar from Dan because of the depth of knowledge you get, but also in a very informal, laid-back kind of way. I think it's you're getting a high level of knowledge, but you're getting it in a way that keeps you encouraged. Taking lessons with Dan has been the best experience I've had since I started learning the guitar, and one that definitely is keeping me motivated to continue on.